What's up, everybody? Welcome to another exciting episode of Triggered Wrestling. We just watched the Royal Rumble, and we got a lot to talk about that. Stay tuned for all that and more on this episode of Triggered Wrestling.
Triggered Wrestling is so awesome all the way around. That gets me triggered.
Ooh, okay, well, let's go with the bad trigger right now.
See, I'm a fan of all of it.
We'll force you to watch Triggered Wrestling.
That Royal Rumble, I don't know, man. You either liked it or you didn't. It's like a lot of people online are in between. I didn't think it was that bad. What about you?
I mean, I preferred the women's Royal Rumble compared to the men's. It was just funnier. It was more entertaining. That's just me. Maybe because the women's one was like the first match of the night and it was really exciting to like get into it. It could have been because we were there with AJ Francis, formerly known as Top Dolla.
Dolla.
Yeah, so we had a good time watching the Royal Rumble with him. You know, he had a lot of insight into the Royal Rumble. He predicted that Jade Cargill was going to win. I said, who is she going to face? He said, it don't matter. But yeah, it does matter at the end of the day, I think, because she lost.
Yeah, it does matter. Yeah, I think a lot of people's issue, my issue with both men and women's Rumble is that the numbers were like scrambled. I don't know how I should put this. I mean, like, for example, you're talking about Jade Cargill. She made her debut at number 28. The pop, the excitement was great. 29, Tiffany Stratton, and it was a dud. Even AJ Francis was like, wow, that is the worst place where you could put Tiffany Stratton. You have somebody like Jade Cargill, who's been booked very well by AEW, 45-0 or something like that, 50-0?
And 2, she lost twice, remember?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Then she signs with WWE, gets on this pedestal, starts having these face-offs with the likes Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch. You know, you could tell they're putting a lot of work on Jade Cargill, but then you have somebody like Tiffany Stratton come at number 29, and then just the vibe wasn't there, the excitement wasn't there as much as it was for Cargill. And even Top Dolla said that's a good way to bury somebody. How do you feel about the numbers? Because there's a lot of people who I think got the wrong numbers, or just somebody who...
Don't matter. Numbers don't matter, Adrian. I'm be honest. They don't matter. Tiffany Stratton came in. I still thought she could have won. I don't care if...
Bro, stop.
Bro, for reals, dude. Numbers don't matter at the end of the day, dude. So Naomi came number 2. Her debut ruined Natty and Bayley's entrance. So what, dude?
Nah, man. Yeah, see, like, Natalya...
Come on, bro. Jordan Grace came out.
That was fucking great. Jordan Grace came out at number 5. Phenomenal. But I mean, nothing against Natalya. I know she's, I would say, a quote-unquote legend in the game, but to start at number 1? Nah, not me.
I don't know, man. I'm just happy that the winner was Bayley. That she's going to end up fighting Io Sky for the title. I don't think she's going to challenge Rhea Ripley. I think Damage Control's kind of set that they're going to kick her out, right?
Yeah. And then, before we move on to the men's Rumble, I wanted to say something about this wins from Damage Control, the tag team titles, Kabuki Warriors and Bayley winning the Rumble. I mean, did they even earn the title shots? Were they on a winning streak? Or did they just get gifted a random ass title shot on SmackDown, Brian? Because I don't think they were the best tag team in the division. I'm talking about Kabuki Warriors. I don't think they were on a great tag team run. Kairi Sane is like, 1-5? I think in SmackDown and WWE currently. I think this is all story. And similar to Bang Bang Scissor Gang, we were talking about on AEW, how they won the Ring of Honor tag team titles out of nowhere. I mean, this is all story based. You don't need the tag team titles in the Royal Rumble win to make a story. You could just have the story. I mean, in my opinion, I don't want Bayley as Royal Rumble winner. I mean, she's been a jobber, bro. Like, really? A jobber's gonna be your Royal Rumble winner? Just, for the story.
Bro, stop, bro. Bayley, she might have lost a couple matches, but she's also not really been wrestling. She also not been wrestling a lot, dude. You got to realize that a lot of the time she's been like manager for like the last year. But I like this. This is something different. Bayley's a good wrestler. She's not like somebody that you're going to be like, you know, I mean, she's been world champion before.
I mean, yeah.
She's been there. You know what I mean? Like, she's probably going to be a Hall of Famer at some point in time.
Yeah, but see, at this point, and it just reminds me back to Becky Lynch, but she got gifted the NXT Women's Championship. I think they're just giving these women these titles just so they can be like, oh, the two-time Ring of...
Well, you know, the whole thing about the Royal Rumble is that you never know who's going to win it. So anybody in theory has a chance. You know what I mean? Like fucking, what's her name? The one that got replaced by R-Truth, Valhalla. She was in there. I mean, technically she had a chance to win.
Bruh.
Speaking of which, I loved R-Truth in the Royal Rumble.
Yes. He entered, well, actually, he thought he entered at number 24, but it was actually on Oh, that shit was funny.
Yeah, he entered for the women's Royal Rumble. Then they had that cool spot with Chelsea Green where she was just getting smashed by Piper Niven and Nia Jax for a while.
Yeah.
I thought that was really interesting. But, at the end, Jade Cargill gets eliminated by Liv Morgan. And at the end, Bayley as well. They both get eliminated by Bayley at the end. So she's the winner there. And Adrian, what did you think about Roman Reigns' match?
I mean, you've seen them all. He was going to get as much punishment as he could in a fatal 4-way. I mean, he doesn't have to get pinned to lose the title. But, I mean, Solo Sikoa was going to come in any moment, or Jey Uso or Jimmy Uso were going to come in. So, I mean, I said it last year, bro. Cody Rhodes didn't win the story, didn't finish the story at WrestleMania. So from that moment until this WrestleMania, all of his title matches were going to be pointless, and he was going to win with help. And yeah, just
the match I didn't think was that good. I mean, it was, if anything, it was a piss break match after the Royal Rumble we had.
Yeah. Yep.
Man, it's kind of hard imagining to think that's a piss break match after that. Then we had Kevin Owens versus Logan Paul. I've never seen an ending like this where Logan Paul's over here trying to struggle to use the brass knuckles. Mm-hmm. Considering he already has a metal hand, I thought that was funny. But, Kevin Owens ends up using it on him. The rest counting the 3, but he counts the 2, and then he sees the brass knuckles on Kevin Owens' hand. He calls for the bell. Logan Paul wins by disqualification.
I don't think I saw this match. I think I was outside with AJ and other people at the Barrio Toys talking about something. But I don't know if you knew, Kevin Owens worked that match with an injured foot, bruv. Like, I mean...
I had no idea, dude.
Yeah, man. I'm glad everything's okay. He didn't get injured or anything. But somebody online was making funny comments about that referee in that match. And they said, if that referee were to referee Roman Reigns matches, Roman Reigns would only be champion for 10 days. Because he has a sharp eye, bro.
I know, right? His head is all down, and he looks up to see the brass knucks. What's that?
Yeah.
What's that shiny thing on the corner of my eye?
Yup.
So next up, we had the men's Royal Rumble match. We saw some return, a debut. What did you think about this, Adrian?
Same. Numbers were all mixed up. If you're going to have a return or a debut, make it a great number. For example, Andrade, return at number 4. Then you had Carmelo Hayes at number 5. So all that excitement from Andrade's number 4 kind of died down when Carmelo Hayes came out. And I think a lot of people were expressing their frustration about the production team. People weren't recognizing the musics.
Yeah.
It was
let me say something. Honestly, even men's matches, women's matches, the songs would hit and I'd have no idea who it was.
That was the word of the night. Who?
Like Carlito, I have no idea what Carlito's music is. Andrade, I didn't know what the hell that thing was saying. And then it was like completely different music. Yeah, I mean, outside of a handful of people, nobody really has got interesting music. Jordan Grace music hit and it was like the sirens. And I was like, is this fucking Big Papa Pump Scott
That's
Steiner?
What I thought so too.
Yeah, dude, I was like, what the fuck's going on? But yeah, I don't know. Like, I remember the Attitude Era, right?
Yes. Somebody said they had to bring Jim Johnston back.
He's still alive. He's still making music. They need to bring him back. I know that they have like some other company. I don't think it's the CFOs anymore. Because even then, like Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins' Shield music, right, was pretty unique. Everybody's got that whole like, whoa thing to their song now. It's really weird.
Yeah.
But Andrade made his return. Boy, go ahead.
Oh, no, yeah. Pretty much everybody wants to do that crowd, want to get the crowd involved in their music and stuff, but it's all the same. So it's like, wait, who's this? Like, I didn't even know half the people that were coming down until I actually saw them on the screen.
Yeah, it's a little bit worse with the women, though. That's the thing. But even Jey Uso, at least he kept the Usos' real song. Jimmy Uso's song is just a ripoff of Roman Reigns' song.
Are you serious?
It sounds just like it, just different. Nakamura's got a unique song. Santos, Karrion Kross, I don't know their songs. Carlito, Bobby Lashley's different. Yeah, man, I don't know. They got to do something. They got to figure it out. But there's also like some people in this match that didn't really make sense, and some people that were left out as well.
Yeah, I mean, Slow Mas? Who? Bro, we haven't seen this man in how many months, bro? And he just returns. Pat McAfee at number 22 eliminates himself along with Bronson Reed. How do you eliminate yourself, bruv?
Who technically eliminated Bronson Reed? Was it Gunther?
To be honest,
I
was watching the clip and it was a boot to the face, but I forgot who delivered the boot.
I just saw him throw himself over the top.
Like Big Boy had to fucking pull the fucking ropes down so he can go over.
Exactly, man. And then I was disappointed when Sami Zayn was number 30.
Everybody was, bruv. Everybody was.
Yeah, I don't know. They could have at least gotten a surprise. Have Nick Aldis in it. Some shit. I don't know.
Ooh,
but
bro.
There's a way around it. Fuck. I mean, have John Cena come back for a night. I don't know. There's a way around this. But of course, CM Punk gets injured in the Royal Rumble.
Really?
So yeah, he's hurt. He tore his tricep, bro.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to laugh at an injury. Just
This is bad luck. I was excited for like him versus Brock Lesnar, him versus somebody.
Bro, stop.
And then they're both taken out.
Bro, stop. If CM Punk wanted to beat up Jungle Boy, what makes you think he's gonna go up against Brock Lesnar? How fragile he is, bro? Mr. Glass?
The only two people in the WWE that currently have said they fought in the UFC.
That is true. Oh,
Matt Riddle's gone.
Yep, you're right. You're right.
Ronda Rousey's gone.
You right. What about Dana Baszler? No, did she?
Did she fight in the UFC?
I don't think so. I think she trained.
I'm not going to Google it. But you know what? I'm actually also wrong because Bobby Lashley technically was also a UFC fighter.
Strike Force.
He was Strike Force. He was an MMA guy, but he did Strike Force. He did Bellator.
Yes, Bellator.
But either way, CM Punk was easily the least successful out of all of those names in mixed martial arts.
Yeah. How did you like that spot of the JD Madonna and R-Truth?
The hot tag? Bro, that shit was so fucking funny. And it was Dom and R-Truth that did the hot tag. I'm so happy.
Bro, that shit was... First, JD Madonna was on the ground. R-Truth when it came out, put him in the ring. JD got eliminated, and then the hot tag, bro. Bro, we were all fucking out of our seats. We're saying the hot tag at the Barrio toes. Can you imagine people in the arena? They were going insane, man.
Yeah, that was like, that crowd popped one of the very few times for that.
Yep.
What? What's so funny? I knew you were going to say something about
R-Truth
they don't make fucking noise.
R-Truth is hilarious, bro. I mean, I called it, bro. Dark Order from Wish is just... They're embracing that tomfoolery, bro, and I'm all here for it. You know, I mean, they're not running anything. I mean, they might as well run the laughter or something.
True, but you know, and then AEW Collision actually had a solid main event that nobody saw.
Yeah,
because of the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, I was trying to watch it on my phone, but then I couldn't keep my head. I couldn't multitask. I mean, it's the Rumble, bro. One of the four, actually, the best. What is it? The second most viewed pay-per-view PLE outside of WrestleMania?
Yeah. Was it the second most? I thought it was the first.
No, WrestleMania is number one, obviously.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. But fuck, Collision was just bad, dude. And I heard people complaining because it was said to be an elimination steel cage match. And then like last minute they changed it to be a elimination escape the cage match. So the way winning, you got to get your whole team over. It didn't make sense.
What the fuck? Yeah, no. I've been wanting to watch that one, but I haven't had the time.
See, I have the time. I just don't have the want to watch it. That's the problem there. I don't even know who won.
I think Daniel Garcia? I'm not sure. Don't quote me, guys.
Oh, you know what? And Dave Meltzer is out here spreading news that House of Black doesn't want to do the jobs. That's why they changed it from pin to escaping the cage. And then Dave Meltzer after that is like saying that they're just trying to get out and wait for the contracts to expire so they can go to WWE. But then didn't they just sign a 3-year contract, so they're still there for 3 years anyways? Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, and then Brody King called him out, and he said, nope, it's not about that. Just because you watch the show doesn't mean that you know everything that goes on backstage. Malachi Black, I think he replied to a fan on Twitter and was like, this is why I don't go on Twitter. You fans make this unfun. You guys make your own theories and... What do you say? Make your own theories and watch them ball up until you guys make it believe that it's true when it's not. Yeah, this is why I don't listen to Meltzer, bro. I don't know why people think I do when I don't. I mean, I know he's fucking talking out of his ass 99% of the time, but
he's right about some things. He's wrong about others.
99% of the time. Nah.
I feel like depending on what side the news is coming on, you know, like if it's the elite related, then for the most part, that's their side of the story, you know?
Yeah, where's the you are fake news meme at?
I don't know, bro. We should post it. But yeah, so, we got Punk out for 46 months. So we're at Monday Night Raw. And it starts off with Seth Rollins pleading to, I don't remember if that's how it started off, but that's how I'm starting this off. Yeah, it was CM Punk, right?
Yeah, CM Punk.
And then CM Punk is talking face to face to Drew McIntyre, essentially, because Drew McIntyre interrupts him, pretty much saying that he's a fraud and all this other stuff, right?
Yeah, and then Drew McIntyre pretty much called him out. He's like, bro, You soft, bro. I sought you out at the Rumble. I injured you. I put you out. You're soft, bro, and I'm gonna main event WrestleMania again. I'm gonna relive your story again, and attack them at the end of the segment. I mean, what can Punk do? I mean, a lot of people were saying that it's a work because Punk was fighting back with the injured arm.
We saw Cody Rhodes fight with the broken freaking pec.
That's true,
It's
bro.
possible.
Oh, we saw Kurt Angle win the gold medal with a broken freaking neck.
Yeah, we did. But you know, the funny thing about Drew is like what he posted on his Twitter
Trolling,
right after.
yo.
What is it? CM Punk's WrestleMania run 2024, Death 2024 literally lasted a day.
Bro, he's still cooking them on Twitter right now. He's over there posting memes like I used to pray for times like this. I wish that happened to you. I dreamt that I injured your arm. Bro, Drew McIntyre's on a savage mode right now. And you know the funny part about this is a few months back, I posted something about Drew McIntyre saying, oh, Drew McIntyre still has not re-signed a new deal. His time may be up coming WrestleMania. And with this character change of his, a lot of people when I posted that, people were saying, oh, good riddance, he's not good enough, blah, 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 blah. And then after the character change, a lot of people are flip-flopping. And I'm like, this guy just needs a story. And this is his story. I mean, at first he was just the mean old angry Punk. Ooh, I hate that guy. You brought Jey Uso into this locker room even though nobody likes him. You know, and now that he's finally being a menace, injuring people and trolling people, it's great work in my opinion.
Yeah, it's great work. But we'll see if this leads to the bidding war of 2024.
Yep.
Because the other one, there ain't no bidding war apparently.
He didn't even get no offers, bruv.
No, he got no offers. He just took the first one that came to him. Let me see. Moving on, we get Seth pleading his case to Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes, of course, won the Royal Rumble. And then Seth says, you should challenge me, bro, because I'm not the participation title holder. I'm the workhorse. You should challenge me. Finish your story with me. And this was like the dumbest thing ever. Like, obviously, Cody Rhodes is gonna choose Roman Reigns.
Yeah, bro. And isn't Seth Rollins injured currently?
Yes, he is. He's also injured with a torn MCL, amongst other things.
Damn, bro. I mean, at least get healthy before you start calling out the Royal Rumble winner. But that's just me.
He's trying to pull a Cody Rhodes, bro, because Cody Rhodes beat him with a broken freaking pec.
Damn, bro.
And Seth Rollins gonna try to beat him with the broken freaking knee.
Bro, isn't Cody Rhodes 0-3 or 3-0 versus Seth Rollins?
You mean Seth Rollins is 3-0? Sorry, 0-3. Yes, he lost every match.
So, hey, Cody Rhodes, you've been on a winning streak lately. I think you won 98% of your matches in 2023. You won the Rumble. I think you need to fight me, even though I lost 3 matches against you and I'm injured, bruh.
Yeah, man. I don't know. It's pretty ridiculous. Obviously, Cody Rhodes is picking Roman Reigns, which is why he's going to show up on SmackDown on Friday.
Let me ask you this. If Rollins didn't come out and plead his case and Cody Rhodes was going to go out there and be like, oh, who should I pick? Should I pick Seth Rollins, the workhorse, or the guy that never shows up? No. I mean, regardless of who Cody Rhodes was going to pick, it's obviously going to be Roman Reigns. And this whole shenanigans, to me, if it continues after Friday Night SmackDown and Cody Rhodes doesn't pick Roman Reigns, it's just going to be a complete waste of time. We know he's picking Roman Reigns. We know Bayley's picking Io Sky. What's up with all these riddles and like, oh, who's Bayley going to pick? Oh, who's Cody Rhodes going to pick? We know the answer, bruv.
We knew before the Royal Rumble happened.
Yes.
Oh, man. And then we had DIY versus the Judgment Day. The match was actually pretty good, but
yes, it was.
There's no way DIY was going to win that match. Judgment Day is just too strong. I don't care what you say, Adrian. They're over.
Oh, yeah, they're over. It was actually, to be honest, it was a decent match. I mean, obviously, we knew DIY was not going to win. But then that segment after the match when Damian Priest called out R-Truth and pretty much mugged him, jumped him. And Miz came for the save. I know that's your boy Miz. How do you feel about where this story is going now?
I fucking have no idea where the story's going. It's got to end at some point. The Miz, I love the Miz, bro. He's a jobber though right now, and R-Truth is a jobber. And Jobment Day, they gotta do something else. I mean, just kick him out, bro. Kick JD Madonna out while you're at it too. Fuck. I don't know where they go with this. That's the thing. It's taking too long.
Nah, bro. Stop, bro. You waited a whole year to watch Cody finish his story. You could wait, 3 months? 2 months, actually, for WrestleMania. Awesome Truth versus Judgment Day. Awesome Truth wins the championships. How would you like that?
I would hate that, honestly.
Really?
I really would hate that. Yeah, dude, I would hate that. WWE needs to be more serious with the tag team titles and at least having
that's true.
Damian Priest and Finn Balor as they're a team, actually. They can have more teams. But see, the other thing is, like, what is Damian Priest going to do with the Money in the Bank now that everybody's injured, right? Because I predicted that it was going to be CM Punk versus Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. Seth Rollins wins. Damian Priest cashes in. He's champion ending WrestleMania. Now it's probably going to be Gunther versus Seth Rollins. Gunther's going to have to win because he's going to be a double champ. Seth can't win and beat Gunther with a broken knee. Gunther's going to look weak. Shit, man. And then even then, I would be unhappy if Damian Priest cashed in and was champion after all of that because Gunther's now lost his title too. Or if Gunther wins and Damian Priest cashes in on Gunther, like that'd be trash.
Yeah.
So he's probably going to end up losing his cash in, and that makes me unhappy as well.
Damn, bro, you did not. Damn, I did not see it that way. Because originally, I think I predicted Damian Priest cashing in on Gunther. But now that you're mentioning everything, I'm like, you're right. It does not make sense, and it's gonna be disappointing. I mean, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if Judgment Day split and what's his name, Damian Priest cashes in on the U.S. title like Austin Theory did. I mean, what can you do with them? Like you said, everybody's injured. We're gonna get Rollins, Gunther, Cody, Roman. You're not gonna
imagine if Cody Rhodes beats Roman Reigns. He's on the stage celebrating. The fireworks are going off. They hit the WrestleMania little logo at the bottom saying the show's over, folks. And then Damian Priest cashes in on Cody Rhodes. And he's been a title holder for like 10 minutes.
Damn.
And he's got to chase this title all over again. You finish the story, bro, for all 10 minutes.
Yeah, now you got to finish the author's edition, the extended cut.
the extended cut. Fuck. Oh,
Speaking
man.
of that moment that you just mentioned, Cody Rhodes winning the story, I actually gonna make a post, and I think AEW and WWE should work together for this moment so they can get Dustin Rhodes at WrestleMania for Cody Rhodes' moment. Just imagine Cody Rhodes winning the title, streamers going off, pyro going off, Dustin Rhodes coming down the ramp clapping at Cody Rhodes shedding tears, both Rhodes brothers hugging in the middle of the squared circle pointing to the sky. Emotional ass moment just like they did back in AEW when they had their 5-star banger of a match. I think I would like that to happen, and I would not take anything less from WWE. I mean, we got Diamond Dallas Page hugging Cody Rhodes at Royal Rumble. That's Diamond Dallas Page. I mean, I understand that's his mentor, protege, whatever. But brotherly love, doing it for the title that Dusty Rhodes never won? I think AEW and WWE should work together to make that happen for the fans, and for Cody Rhodes, and for the Rhodes family.
You know, I would be okay with that ending you said, except if Rhea Ripley comes down and kicks Dustin Rhodes in the nuts, and then Finn Balor and fucking Damian Priest cashes in, bro.
Damn, bro.
That's my new favorite ending right there,
Kill my dream, why don't you?
I know, right? Man, but that would be cool if Dustin Rhodes showed up. I don't see it happening. WWE will probably go out of their way to spite AEW. You know what I mean? Yeah. And if Tony Khan did agree to it, he would send Dustin Rhodes out there with the AEW shirt or some shit. So, you know, I don't know. I don't see how that happening, but that would be really cool fantasy booking. But we'll see. Speaking of AEW, let's go hop into AEW Dynamite. We had the dealer's choice matches. Hangman had to fight Toa Liona. What'd you think about that match?
Toa Liona is, as we know from the announcers, that he's never been pinned or submitted in AEW, but he is losing a lot. It's a great match. I wanted Toa to win. I like Hangman Adam Page, but I wanted Toa to win. Just give the challengers a small bump in the road. Because, like, right now, the rankings are out. If you win more, you're going to go up the rankings. You know, it gets kind of predictable at that point. And have Hangman Adam Page or Swerve Strickland lose a match. Give them a little bump in the road. Make the story a little bit more, oh, shit, who's going to face Samoa Joe at AEW's Revolution? You know, because at this point, I don't know, it's just a little too predictable when it comes to the rankings. Just have them lose a few matches, give them a small bump in the road, but I was disappointed with the winner. I wanted Toa to win. That's just me.
Yeah, I can see that. The match was good. He looked like a beast, and then they went in with a roll-up. And that's the stuff that I don't like. They do it so much to, like, make Toa Liona still look strong, but you can't do that all the time.
Yeah, like it was no, it wasn't a roll up. It was I think it was like a Samoa drop.
Yeah, he was gonna do the Samoan drop, but he beats him with the crucifix pin, which is essentially like a roll up kind of thing.
Counter it, yeah. And I'm like, yeah, even then, that still I didn't like that ending either. Like, I'll agree with you on this one. It's once in a while is okay, but almost every week. Come on, bruv.
So hopping straight into the Swerve Strickland side of that one, Swerve Strickland had no idea who he was going to face. Ended up being RVD the whole effing show. Why RVD out of anybody you could have picked? It doesn't make sense.
It does not. And we know from Riddle himself that RVD has a hefty price if you want him at your shows. Why? You have a roster, bro. Use it.
They do have and they also made a hardcore match. So you're telling me that Swerve could have fucking chosen any stipulation and he didn't? Or what? That's what I don't understand. I'll let me make it easy for you, Hangman. Give me RVD in a hardcore match.
I guess what's his name? Hangman Page said that there was more to the dealer's choice thing that Tony Khan had put in place for them. And I guess Swerve Strickland didn't read the full fine print, and Adam Page did. But yeah, see, look, I like those dealer choice matches. And next week, they probably would have done the same. You know, maybe had a little handicap match here and there or something. Add another stipulation to another match. Have this built for a couple weeks or something. But no, we're going to get the rubber match next week for the number one contendership at Samoa Joe's title. I mean, really?
Hasn't Swerve beat him twice already?
Yup. Yes, he has. Twice.
So why is there a tiebreaker for the fucking...
I have no idea. The only thing I can come up with is the rankings reset every year. So everybody's 0-0. Or I guess now they're both 2-0. Hangman Adam Page and Swerve Strickland. That's the only logic I have or explanation I have.
It doesn't make sense.
It does not make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. But, you know, it's the rankings. It's Tony Khan. It's AEW. It doesn't make sense ever, usually. We are going to see Swerve Strickland here at Barrio Toys, so that's going to be really interesting.
Yep. So for everybody, if you're in the Sacramento, Roseville area.
Bay Area, for if you want to drive out here.
Yeah. On February 11th, the day of the Super Bowl, here at Barrio Toys. Buy your tickets on Eventbrite and in store.
Yep. So let's go backwards in time. Let's start with the initial match of the day, Jeff Hardy versus Jon Moxley. At simple eye view, this match just didn't really make sense to me. But then they start showing the CMLL luchadors at the ringside. Moxley, essentially, then they start fighting next to them, right? They start fighting on them. They start flipping each other off. And then the entire time, the announcers are like, oh, nobody in the Blackpool Combat Club is here. So he's by himself. So then CMLL, after he wins, they just start flipping each other off. So then Hechicero, Místico, Volador Jr., and Máscara Dorada, they jump the barricade and start jumping Jon Moxley.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm liking this, and I don't know if it's an invasion angle or if they're gonna keep up with this. I don't know if it's gonna be a 1 week or 2 week thing, but I'm gonna watch before I critique it because I don't know much of these other luchadors besides Místico. So I gotta see what they have. I know some people were talking about El Hechicero. He has a match against Danielson on Saturday's Collision. So I gotta see what's up with that before I start, putting my 2 cents in. But I'm a luchador guy. I fuss with luchadors. You can't do any wrong with me when you bring luchadors in. But still, at the end of the day, wrestling has to make sense. Or at least somewhat of a sense.
I mean, this is like the Radicals when Eddie Guerrero, Perry Saturn, Dean Malenko, and I forget the fourth name, Chris Benoit, came to WWE, and the same shit happened, essentially.
Yep.
See, I'm okay with that, right? They're going to fight it out. They're going to duke it out, whatever. The matches still make sense to me. Daniel Bryan versus them makes sense. He can wrestle any style. Jon Moxley versus them, we'll see what happens there. That's kind of interesting. What's really weird to me is the people that decided to come save Jon Moxley. It was 2.0, yes. Christopher Daniels, and I'm missing a name.
Matt Sydal.
The 4 randomest fucking people ever. Christopher Daniels, Matt Sydal, and 2.0. I'm assuming the first 2 names because they can work with luchadors, but 2.0, like you're telling me that nobody else, Action Andretti, Top Flight, like they can't fight them? They're baby faces. Like why 2.0?
Well, who's in an alliance with Jon Moxley besides Blackpool Combat Club? I mean, I understand Christopher Daniels. Isn't he head of talent relations?
Yes.
Yeah, I understand why he came out to save.
But Matt Sydal, all due respect, bro, jobber, bro. Like, jobber. So is 2.0. Like, what are they going to do? Fight against CMLL and get a rub from them?
Though, to be fair, yes, 2.0, Daddy Magic, and Cool Hands are jobbers. But for some reason, I think they're entertaining, even though they have that WWE style, I should say, where like they do the moves, they get beat up, but yet they still do their antics in and outside the ring. They get the crowd involved. They make these goofy ass faces. Obviously this is going to be just to put the CMLL stars over, but I do like how 2.0 wrestles. That's the only thing I can say. They're most likely going to lose, and just to put the CMLL stars over and hopefully start this invasion angle or this war that they have going on.
I guess that makes sense. To make the CMLL guys look strong and not really put down any AEW guys. Like what the fuck? I don't understand. And then Jeff Hardy gets tossed aside to the side completely in any of this.
Yeah, and he's still over there like trying to embrace the dark side or not. Like, bro, either embrace the dark side or not, bro. Because I think Jeff Hardy going heel would be better for his career, and most importantly, slow down on that wrestling that you got.
Exactly. And then we also got to see Wardlow not injure himself. Let me start this over. We got to see Mr. Wardlow. I'm sorry, Mr. Mayhem Wardlow. Almost not injure himself versus Commander. This was so weird. The match, the feel, the announcing. First of all, when the fuck did Wardlow start being called Mr. Mayhem?
I have no idea. Well, I would say probably on an episode of Collision, but I have not. I've seen every episode of Collision except for this one that just happened on Saturday with the Rumble. Unless it was there, but other than that, I don't remember.
Yeah, man, I don't know, but he clearly gets hurt in this match. Wardlow says via Twitter that he's fine, but you know damn well he's not fine. He could barely stand. He couldn't pick up Commander. Commander isn't that big of a guy, so who knows? So we'll see if Wardlow actually misses some time. Undisputed Kingdom, to me, they built that story up so well, and it's fallen flat completely just because Adam Cole's injured and there's nobody for them to face.
Yeah, I mean, I know they said their goal was to win Orange Cassidy's All-International title and Samoa Joe's AEW World title, but with the rankings, I think it was a bad timing on them, because I thought they were going to be like, all right, cool, we're challenging for the world title. And then a week later, they win a match. All right, I'm challenging for the world title, kind of like how it's been done in AEW before.
Yeah.
And then now that they have to build something now, I think they're just like on cruise control at this point. They're just going as they go, bro.
So Undisputed Kingdom's got no momentum now.
No momentum. I agree. I mean, they're just a lost cause at this point. I mean, MJF is also out. I mean, can you at least have them feud with somebody?
And then it looks like they're going to start feuding with Orange Cassidy, the Best Friends, and Rocky Romero. I mean... Yes. I mean, Orange Cassidy versus Roderick Strong, I can see that, but...
Yeah.
Then you gotta do with Best Friends Rocky Romero, and then the Kingdom. They're actually Ring of Honor tag title holders. So I'm like, it's disappointing. I'm disappointed.
Yeah, bro. Okay, you have the Kingdom as Ring of Honor tag team champions. Go fucking do some chaos over there down in Ring of Honor. Like, you don't need this fucking crucial Dynamite time. You really don't. You could put them on, if it's like Wardlow Commander, have them match on Rampage. And then say, Undisputed Kingdom is going to be at Ring of Honor causing havoc or something. Put some eyes over there, because I don't really see them advertising or saying anything about Ring of Honor.
I did see them post some things about the matches that we're going to be seeing. I'm still not interested, bro. I don't want to see Serpentico wrestle as himself and then wrestle again as John Cruz in the same show.
Didn't the Great Muta do that?
I don't know, but that's the Great Muta, bro, not fucking Serpentico.
That is true. I remember seeing a video where when he was an NWO member in New Japan, where he wrestled as the Great, or was it the Great Muta? I don't fucking remember. Ignore me, guys.
Jesus. We also got to see Chris Jericho versus Kyle Fletcher. Kyle Fletcher, famous for being a ripoff of a much famouser Will Ospreay. They do the same pointy moves. They do the same moves. They point. They do the fucking knees. It's like a carbon copy. And Chris Jericho beat Kyle Fletcher, who's apparently the Ring of Honor TV title holder. How you have a TV title and not even be on TV, bro? How does that happen? Let me know.
Yeah, they were in the same faction, United Kingdom, bruv.
Yeah, they're in the same faction. But now this guy's part of the Don Callis family. What has happened to the Don Callis family, dude? They're like, I know Will Hobbs was out there with them, but they used to be like on TV quite frequently. They disappeared when the tournament started. Then we saw Konosuke Takeshita and Hobbs take the L to Darby Allin and Sting. And whatever momentum they had is now gone.
Yes. In my opinion, you need to get the All International title away from Orange Cassidy as far as where you can. You need to get Eddie Kingston's Continental Crown champion away from Kingston and have Will Hobbs as champion, either All International or the Continental Crown champion. I don't know, man. I'm just not. At first, I was a fan of Cassidy with his first title reign. Now I'm just like, why? You already beat most of the mid cards in AEW.
Yeah.
Why are you doing it again just so Roderick Strong can get the title? And if Roderick Strong doesn't get the title, then it's pointless.
The reason he's title holder is because Jon Moxley got hurt and because Rey Fenix got hurt. Like, that's the only reason he got back the title.
That's what I'm saying. And then you have Konosuke, who fucking beats Darby Allin, a former TNT champion. Have Konosuke as champion. Like, why? Why have Cassidy as champion still? I don't understand it.
It doesn't make sense, dude. But, you know, I'm not to skip it, but we have Deonna Purrazzo also beating Taya Valkyrie. Taya Valkyrie came up like she was going to be a big thing, but now she's not. She got replaced by the new up-and-comer, the new signee, Deonna Purrazzo. That's the other thing I don't like. Like, all these wrestlers they get signed, and then they keep losing, and then they get just replaced by somebody else that's signed. It doesn't make sense, Adrian.
Yeah, it does not, man. I mean, did you hear the reports of Tiffany Stratton going up to Raw and stuff like that? I'm like, what happened to Indy Hartwell? What happened to Candice LeRae? Like,
to be fair, Candice LeRae. That's all I'm going to say. And Indy Hartwell, she's a good wrestler. I don't know if there's something going on with creative with her. She was hot in NXT. Like, she had a good push and stuff.
Oh, speaking of the woman over there, Shayna Starks once again got placed in a bad TV slot again for the third week in a row. And they're on a rampage. And for some reason, the Kabuki Warriors got a tag team title shot? Bruh.
To be fair, I mean, the Rampage, they keep beating Piper Niven and Chelsea Green. So it isn't saying much. That tag division needs something else. Alba Fire and I forget the other girl's name. They're good wrestlers. One of them's injured, but she's a great worker. We'll see what happens with that. They deserve to be in the tag picture. I know I saw online like Bianca Belair and Jade would be a good tag team. I like that one. Honestly, the way to build that tag team is having credible women in it. Like when Sasha Banks and Bayley were tag team title holders, that was good. They had the Iconics. There was a lot of teams, dude. Now there's no teams. Now it's just Shayna Starks. And what do? Ivy Nile and Maxine Dupree, because they're kind of friends, you know? Like, they gotta do something to this women's tag division or just get rid of the titles.
Yeah, I have no problem with Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair being tag team champions. I mean, I know a lot of people online were saying, oh, this is gonna ruin them. This is gonna be pretty much gonna kill their momentum. I'm like, no, it's fucking not. Becky Lynch was tag team champion. Did it kill their momentum? No. Sasha Banks was tag team champion. Did it kill their momentum? No. Charlotte Flair, Asuka. None of these women, their momentum got killed because they were tag team champion. I think if you do have Bianca and Jade champions in the future, it would put more eyes on the women's tag team division.
I agree, but you also have to have credible people to fight against them. That's the issue that we currently have. I mean, I don't think Katana Chance and Kaden Carter are what the tag team division should be. There's got to be more teams. And there's women out there.
Shayna Starks, bro. Shayna Starks is dope.
Yeah, but I mean, the good way of getting it started is Asuka and Kairi Sane. That's a good team. I would like to see them hold the title for a little bit longer. But man, dude, like it is. I don't know. We'll see with what's going on with everything, because the women's division on both sides of the spectrum is kind of off.
The only thing why I'm not digging the tag team champions, because I think they're going towards that Dark Order from Wish route. They're not going to lose the titles anytime soon. Kind of like Damian Priest and Finn Balor. They're not going to lose the titles until Mania.
Yeah, until Mania. So let's go ahead and talk about some AEW Rampage since we're on here already. Top Flight, they defeat Private Party. Private Party rejects Top Flight's handshake offer. Apparently, Private Party was over with a live audience of 1,500 people. I don't know if that's saying a lot. Top Flight wins. Ricky Starks and Big Bill beat John Silver and Alex Reynolds. Willow Nightingale beats Queen Amanada. And Hechicero, Místico, Volador Jr. and Máscara Dorada beat Daddy Magic, Matt Sydal, Christopher Daniels, and Angelo Parker. They said that the CMLL guys worked their asses off, but they did not have heat because the crowd does not know who these CMLL guys are. Can't blame them. CMLL is a lot smaller than AAA. I mean, Místico is Místico. He's famous in Mexico. Those days are gone. He's not the same Místico. I'm not going to tarnish his name, but he was at the point where he was like the Mexican next guy up. And then we saw what happened with him as Sin Cara. I don't know too much about Hechicero or Volador Jr. Máscara Dorada used to be Gran Metalik in WWE, but he was more famous Gran Metalik than he was as Máscara Dorada. Not to talk mess, but it's true. I mean, he was in WWE, you know?
I don't know who that is, bruv.
He was in the Elimination Chamber tag team match with the New Day when all three of them were allowed to be in the thing. Yeah.
So a handicap match, bro? Come on.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, let us know what you guys think. Hit us up on our social medias. We are Triggered Wrestling. We're Trigger Wrestling everywhere except for X. On X, we are TRIGG_wrestling. Trig_wrestling. Any final thoughts, Adrian?
If you guys ever want to join the conversation, look at some fire-ass memes and posts, go to their Facebook, enter the conversations, give us your takes on everything wrestling. Twitter and Instagram, we are posting when episodes release. So like Brian said, hit that notification button when a new episode releases so you can get that ding.
Exactly. And don't get triggered when that thing goes ding. We are Triggered Wrestling. Stay triggered.
Bang, bang.